Hi, it's Christy with Guidepost to Wellness. Welcome back to all my return viewers and welcome to anybody that's new. Now, we talk about anything and everything that has to do with wellness. And for those of you that have been following the channel for a little while, you know that I've done a few videos about healthy grieving. That's because I lost my mother just over a year and a half ago now. And so I recorded some videos during that time period, the firsts and things of that nature. And talking to some of the women that I work with, I have two women that lost their mothers in the last year. And this will be the second holiday. No, actually, both of them lost right after the Thanksgiving and Christmas holidays last year. So that made me think about that this time of year, and especially this year being 2020, and we've had the novel virus that has really been very challenging. We've got some challenges going on with family gatherings and social distancing and state regulations and things of that nature that are going to make it even harder this year. I know that I talked to my aunt. My uncle was in a nursing home before he came home, or a skilled rehab facility, and she could only visit him through the window. And they've been together, well, gosh, they've been married longer than I've been alive, so they've been together for over 50 years. Yeah, I think they got married when she was 18, so 60 plus years. So that had to be really, really hard. So all of those factors made me want to just, take some time and do another video about this to help folks in the smallest way possible during this challenging time. I think one of the things that's really important, and I was talking to a lady I work with who lost her mother, and Christmas was a huge holiday for her. And I know over the years it really was for my mother for a long time too, is it's wise to try to plan ahead as much as you can, to try to plan ahead for those major firsts. Be aware that they're out there. Get ready for them. Try to spend a little time and come up with a plan for them. Like I talked to the lady at work. I said, well, you've got some choices. You can just not celebrate this year because it could be very, very painful, or you could try to turn it into a remembrance and a special time and embrace the fact that they're not here, but by remembering them. Even though it's going to be my second Christmas without them, I'm thinking about doing a photo book as a gift for my sister and my brother. I think that's what I'm going to do this year. Take the time. We did memorial videos and things, but so I'm thinking about doing that as a way to honor them. And that's another thing that you can do, is find a way to honor them, celebrate their life and their memory. Perhaps you could give to a cause, or if it's something that's feasible this year with the different requirements, if they always cooked for a lot of people, perhaps you could do some cooking at a food kitchen and help with a holiday meal. Whatever it is, try to do their favorite things. For us, it's watching some movies. They were traditions with my mom and dad, and when I was an adult, but I'd come home for the holidays and there were some movies that we always watched. And I don't know if my husband and I will watch them every year, but that's something that we like to do. If a little bit of time has passed, then that may be where you could do something like a memory gift, or put together a video montage of your own. Because during the time right as they pass, or right after they pass, you just may not be in the state to do it. It just really depends on the timing of it. So those are some things to consider. Try creating some new traditions, morphing old traditions and new ones. That can be something that you might do. A new tradition that I have on my birthday, since my mom's not around to give me birthday shoes anymore, is I thankfully have a recording of where my mom called me on my birthday along with my aunt and uncle, and they sang me happy birthday. And it's really funny. Not to anybody else, but I know these people, and to hear them goofing and laughing and stuff like that, it really lightens my heart on my birthday. So that's a tradition that I have now. So whatever the first is, look at ways of trying to reinvent the day, making that type of tradition, merging an old and a new. Maybe it's watching a video montage, a memorial video while you bake their favorite cookies or make their favorite recipe. These are just some ideas, just throwing out things to find a way to prepare yourself, to allow yourself the grief, but also to remember the brighter times, the joyous times, and keep the memories alive. I loved the movie Coco, where it talked about, the memory is what keeps them alive in the afterworld. I mean, I'm not going so far to say I believe in that part of it, but just taking the opportunities to share the memories and do things that they appreciate, do a favorite activity, watch a memory video, and prepare yourself for the first. The first coming up, it could be your first Thanksgiving without them. It could be your first Christmas or Hanukkah or Kwanzaa or whatever holiday it is that you celebrate. So allow yourself the time to mentally and emotionally prepare for that, and then find your way to honor their memory during those special times. And I hope that you can still find peace and joy during the upcoming holiday season. Take care. Be well.